Today, I am very excited again because I want to share a beautiful story with you. This is a story about never giving up. Imagine this. You apply for a Schengen visa or any visa and then refused. You try again, but the same result, refused. And then you try a third time and the result is refused again. So, three times refusal in 1 year. Most people will just cry and stop, right? You will feel traumatized. But my client did not stop. After her three refusals, she found me on social media. We worked together, and guess what? On May 11, 2026, she applied again, and now her visa is approved. Yes, Denmark approved. So in this video, I will tell you the big secrets. Why was she refused three times before, and what did we change to get the visa approval? So watch this video until the end. Okay, first, let's look at the background of my client. Many people think, oh, maybe she has a bad travel record. But no. Between 2011 and 2019, she traveled to Denmark 4 times already. 4 times. She visited her family there. So she followed all the rules. She never overstayed in Denmark. She came back to the Philippines every time. She was actually a perfect visitor. But then, things changed. From 2019 to 2025, she did not travel to Denmark. And when she applied again in 2025, her situation was different. Now the question, why did the embassy say no 3 times? So let's look at the timeline. Let's study her mistakes. So my client did everything on her own. On the three refusals, the three applications, she did everything on her own. So the first application, February 27, 2025, she applied to visit her Danish boyfriend. The result, refused. The reason, reasonable doubts about intention to leave before visa expires. Why? Because the ground was she and the boyfriend never met in person yet. This is a big mistake. For Denmark, you cannot apply for a boyfriend-girlfriend visa if you never met your partner or your sponsor in real life. So after that, after the refusal, her boyfriend visited her in the Philippines on May 2025 for 22 days. So her boyfriend stayed in the Philippines for 22 days on May 2025. Now, after that after that first meeting in real, my client applied again on August 5, 2025. So they finally met that time. So she applied again, but the result, refused. Same reason, doubt about leaving the country. And the embassy said, you only know each other since November 2024 and you only met once for 22 days. Meaning, one meeting is still not enough for Denmark. So the embassy decided my client ties to the Philippines are weak and uncertain. So, one meeting is still not enough for Denmark. Now, on September 5, 2025, only 1 month later, she applied again. She did not change anything in her situation and she just submitted the same documents as the second application, and the result is refused for the third time. The same reason with her second application: doubt about leaving the country. And they said again, you only know each other since November 2024 and you only met once for 22 days. So the same reason as the second result. After this, my client was so sad, of course, and traumatized. So the boyfriend visited her a second time in the Philippines, but my client was too scared to apply. So she started following me on TikTok and Facebook, and finally she messaged me for help. So when she came to me, I looked at her papers, her refusal letters. So I told her that we need to show the embassy that you have strong ties to the Philippines and that your relationship with your partner is real and stable. So what documents did my client submitted on May 11, 2026? So let me tell you the magic list of documents that changed the game. First, for the proof of relationship, I helped her compile her strong proof of relationship. So we didn't just put random photos. So I organized her photos together with her partner from the two visits, and then their chat conversations that show history, and of course the proof of gifts and remittances. And we also included her certificate of no marriage to prove that she is single. And then second, we proved the boyfriend is a good sponsor. So she submitted his VU2 invitation form and then the passport stamps showing he visited the Philippines 2 times, and his employment certificate, bank statements, and even his property ownership papers. And third, this is the most important part, we proved her strong ties to the Philippines. The embassy thought she would not come back because she has no kids or no parents. So what we did, we showed them her life is in the Philippines. So she submitted her certificate of employment, approved leave of absence, and 6 months pay slips. And then her government contributions, SSS contributions, Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth contributions. And then she also have her Sun Life insurance policy and an updated and notarized apartment lease contract. This shows she pays rent and of course must come back home. And her credit contracts and 6 months credit statements. And we even submitted the vaccination certificate of her dogs. Yes, pets are family, part of the family, so it shows she has responsibilities at home. And we also showed her family ties by including her aunt's birth certificate and uncle's senior ID because she lives with them and she helps take care of them. So she went to VFS. They accepted all of the documents I've mentioned here. So they only returned her original old passport and the copy of it because the embassy doesn't need the physical old passport anymore. But they kept the copies of her old Schengen visas to see her good travel history, of course. And because everything was clear, well organized, and explained in a good personalized cover letter, which I provided, now her visa application was approved. So what can we learn from this beautiful success story? Here are my top tips for you. Don't rush after a refusal. If you get a refusal, do not just apply again. next week or next month with the same situation and the same documents. You need to change your situation first. Show more proof. Show more documents. Second, ties are not just about marriage or kids. If you are single or if you are single, like my client, you can use your job, your business, your apartment lease, your health or life insurance, your investments, and yes, even your pets and extended family to prove you will come back. And then third, documentation is key. You must tell a story with your documents. Like every paper must have a purpose. So if you have one, two, or three refusals, please do not lose hope. It is not the end of the world. You just need the right strategy and the right preparation of your documents. So if you need help with your visa application, just send me an email at rudestravel@web.de. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your family or friends who are dreaming to go to Europe. Thank you for watching. Bye!